The Pentagon is heavily investing in AI to maintain its world dominance. Reports suggest that there is a renewed partnership between the Pentagon and Silicon Valley. The U.S. Department of Defense and the U.S. intelligence community is awarding contracts worth billions of dollars to major tech firms. These contracts are reportedly valued at a combined $53 billion and have been handed out to tech companies over a 3-year period between 2019 and 2022. This way, it can stay ahead of the curve in terms of technological advancements. You see the U.S. military and intelligence agencies, they are looking to deploy AI-enabled military technologies as well as cloud computing services. This is why the Defense Department and the CIA are now routinely awarding multi-year contracts to major tech firms. The Silicon Valley is the perfect place for its AI ambitions. After all, Silicon Valley is home to some of the biggest chip, computer and software companies, not to mention AI startups. It would not have flourished without the Pentagon's Cold War-era funding in the 1950s and 60s. Today, the Pentagon is increasingly relying on different types of defense contractors for their spending streams. One example is the National Security Administration's $10 billion 5-year contract with Amazon, called Wild and Stormy. It was awarded in 2021. The aim of the contract was to migrate the agency's intelligence as well as surveillance data onto Amazon's cloud. Now, it must be noted that these multi-year contracts primarily involve big tech firms that provide software as a service instead of hardware or equipment. This shows Pentagon and CIA's increasing reliance on the expertise of technical experts from the private sector. It reflects a strategic shift towards AI, a diversion from traditional military hardware. What is all of this for? You see, Pentagon's partnerships with tech firms serves a dual purpose. One, it enhances military capabilities for the United States. Two, it solidifies the role of private sector technology in national defense strategies. Now, here's why that matters. The Pentagon's investments in AI and cloud computing through Silicon Valley indicate a strategic direction towards modernizing defense capabilities as well as intelligence operations. Pentagon hopes that these partnerships will help it leverage cutting-edge technologies to maintain and enhance the U.S. military's operational readiness as well as strategic advantages. A lot of military funding is also going to startups. For example, the AI company called Palantir, which is now a public entity, has had contracts with the CIA and the NSA, the FBI, the Marine Corps, the Air Force, the Special Operations Command, as well as the Israeli Defense Forces. In 2020, the U.S. military awarded $800 million to Palantir, and more than half of its revenue comes from the U.S. government. Other defense tech contractors, which are still pre-IPO, include Anduril Industries, Shield AI, Hawkeye 360, Skyrio, Rebellion Defense, and Apiru. Here's how much the Pentagon has spent on these companies. $28 billion has been awarded by Pentagon and the U.S. intelligence community to Microsoft, Amazon, and Google from 2018 to 2022. It's a conservative estimate. $100 billion is how much venture capital funding went to defense tech startups from 2021 to 2023. In December 2022, the U.S. Defense Department launched the Office of Strategic Capital, an entity set up to link AI and other startups with sources of private capital. By tapping into the creativity and the expertise of tech giants, Pentagon hopes to leverage the latest technological advancements in the field of defense. Overall, the strategic shift towards a more technologically integrated defense posture has the potential to reshape America's military as well as intelligence landscape, providing the United States with a significant advantage in this digital age. For latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.